Hi, my name is Mike Langis. Thanks for spending the next couple of minutes with me. If you're watching this short video, it's most probably because you and I spent a few minutes on the phone. I promise to send you some follow-up information, which I certainly intend to do. But I also want you to get to know me a little bit better as I get to know you a little bit better. So, in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to share some things with you. I'm going to ask you some questions. And really what I want you to do is just think about those questions to make sure that you and your family are really protected. So, about me. I've been a financial advisor for 14 years with Investors Group. My overall approach with clients is to really make sure we look at the big picture, make sure that everything is protected, and we're doing all the right things in terms of strategy. The reason why I bring that up is because a lot of individuals that I talk to and have spoken to over the last 14 years, when I first sit down with them, a lot of them really believe that it's about product. They really believe that it's about investment. Now, there's no question that investments are very important, and the product is very important, and the rate of return is very important. But that can't be the only criteria that you evaluate your financial plan on. And most advisors really, that's what they're there to provide. I want to talk about the big picture. I want to talk about your tax planning. I want to talk about your estate planning. I want to talk about your retirement planning. I want to talk about your contingency plan. I want to find out what you have in place in case the markets go down. Do you have a plan in place in case the markets go down? Most individuals I talk to don't really have a backup plan to weather the storm when the markets are going down. But we'll get to that a little bit later. Let me tell you a little bit about Investors Group so you have a better sense of who we are. There's obviously a lot of uncertainty out there in the marketplace in terms of which company to deal with. So let me just give you some facts about Investors Group so you're better informed. We have 1 million clients. We've been serving Canadians for over 80 years. We have over $55 billion under administration. And we have over 4,500 representatives serving clients from east to west right across the country. So that'll give you an idea of really who we are. We also have some very strong affiliations with Power Corp, Great-West Life, London Life, and Mackenzie Financial. We also have all the services in-house from estate planning to tax planning to our mortgage departments. We have all of these things in place to really help clients get the big picture to make sure they're on track. So really that's about me and that's about us. But really what this video is really about is about you. Let's find out where you are in your life. Let's find out some of the things that you're doing potentially that you could be doing better. I guess the first question for you is, do you have a contingency plan? Do you have a plan in place right now that when the markets were going down, you got a call from your advisor to let you know, don't worry, everything's going to be okay, but we have a plan in place? Or did you really get a call from your advisor to say, don't worry, everything's going to be okay, it's long term, everything's going to be fine, just sort of hang on? The reality is that markets we know move up and down. But wouldn't it be nice to be able to benefit when the markets go down, just like when the markets go up? And most individuals don't have that plan in place. So that's a question that I want you to ask yourself. Do you have a contingency plan? See, I believe there's 3 groups of people out there. I believe there's a first group, which they're a young couple potentially. Maybe they have very young children, maybe 20, 25 years left on a mortgage. They've been working for a couple of years, and they have about maybe 30 years to retirement. The second group of people would be maybe 40, 50 years old, could be baby boomers, maybe owning a small business, maybe an employee, maybe going to retire in the next maybe 20 years, maybe 10 or so years left on their mortgage, and maybe they have kids that are going off to college or university in the next couple of years. And the third group of people are retired, and maybe they're drawing money out of their assets. Maybe they're receiving an annuity, maybe they're receiving pension plans or drawing down on their registered assets, and they've been affected adversely in the market in the last year, year and a half, and they're very concerned. There's no question that there have been folks that have had to go back to work simply because of what's happened in the marketplace. And individuals maybe have lost many years in terms of their overall plan that they had put into place, and now that's not on track. So I guess the question to you is, are you open-minded? And the reason why I ask that question is because I really want to talk with individuals that are open-minded and are open to learning new ideas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a phone call in the next short while in the near future, and I'm going to follow up on the information that we send off to you, but I'm also going to ask you a question. And I'm going to ask you if you're open-minded to sit down for 30 minutes and chat. And the reason why I'm going to ask that is because there hasn't been a client that I've sat with in the last many years that I've been practicing that has everything in place. There's always a few things that could be looked at. That doesn't mean that we're going to do any business together. That just means that we're going to share some conversation together, and I'm going to share some ideas with you, and I'm going to ask for your opinion. And so that's really what I'm going to do and find out if you're open to that. Let me tell you what's not going to happen at that meeting. Any business. I never ever do business in the first meeting. I'm just really here to get to know you a little bit, and you get to know me a little bit, and for me to share some ideas with you and get your opinion. So if that works for you, I'll be in touch with you soon. Don't forget to keep an eye on that email for the information I'm going to be sending to you. That'll be coming to you shortly. So I want to thank you again for listening. I want to wish you a great day, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Take care. Bye now.